Hey guys, just 3 more weeks. Y'all can do it. Alright, today's pretty short lesson. It's writing equations of lines, and this is going to take a few days, so we're going to do each type. For all of these, we're going to be using a very familiar formula, the y equals mx plus b. And for today, we're going to be writing equations of lines where we're given the slope, which is m, and we're going to be given a point on the line. Of course, points on a line are always x and y. So we're going to be given the x and the y and the m, and from that we're going to be able to write the equation of a line. So for example, by the way, that's called the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line. So for example 1, suppose we're given that the slope is 3 and that the line goes through the point to -5. And we're going to write the equation of this line. Well, the slope that you're given, that's always m, and the point that you're given, that's always the x and the y. So we've got 3 things that we're going to plug into this formula. So it says y equals, so that's going to be -5 equals, and then m, well that's 3, that's your slope, times x, in this case x is 2, and the only thing we don't know for all of these problems today is b. So what we're going to do is we're going to use all this given information to help us find b. So 3 times 2, we can solve this equation. 3 times 2 is 6. So to solve this for b, I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides, and I get -11 equals b. But we're not done. Now we want to actually write the equation of the line. So when you go back to write your equation of a line, you're going to use this formula again, the formula we just used, and before we plugged in the y, the m, and the x. But now to write the equation of the line, the only numbers you're going to fill in are the m and the b. So y is going to stay y. M we were given as part of our given information, it's 3. X is going to stay x, and we just found b was -11. So that's the equation of our line. So you're using the same formula twice. Once to find your missing y-intercept, and then second to plug in that information to write the equation of a line. Once you do a couple of them, they're really not hard at all. So let's try another one. Suppose they tell us the slope is -2. Practice with our negatives here. And it goes through the point -1, 6. So again, remember that your slope is your m, and your point is always your x and your y. So when you plug it into the formula, y equals mx plus b, the y is 6, the m is -2, x is -1, and then b is the only thing you don't know to start with. So solve this. So 6 equals -2 times -1 is +2. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. I get 4 equals b. So now I'm going to use this formula again, but the only numbers I'm going to fill in are the m and the b. So I get y equals, m was given, that's -2, and then x, and then plus that b we just found. So that's the answer there. One more example with a fraction, because I love fractions. What is the slope is a half, and it goes through the point 0, -3. So we're going to have y equals mx plus b, so our y is -3, our m is 1/2, x is 0, plus b, so that gives us -3 equals, well 1/2 of 0 is just 0, so we get -3 equals b. So now we're going to write our formula and only replace the m and the b. So we get y equals 1/2 x minus 3. So that's it. So you've got a worksheet for tonight, and you're only going to do numbers 1 through 6 on the worksheet tonight. See you tomorrow. Bye.